So we have I should say, welcome back, I suppose, to the BXG Podcast trailer reaction series. And tonight, here on May 5th, Revenge of the 5th, some would say.
Revenge of the 5th, yep.
We have the teaser trailer for HBO's The House of Dragon, because this is still a thing.
Keeps happening.
So, just as a side note, George Martin said that the Winds of Winter, which is the allegedly forthcoming 6th book in the Game of Thrones Song of Ice and Fire series, will be it keeps growing and growing and will likely be the longest yet. I fucking hope so, because it's only been a decade.
Yeah. I won't discuss. I have a whole theory. I don't know if I've really discussed it on here, but we will when that movie comes out. We'll discuss my theory on all this. When we're old and gray in our 70s and George R.R. Martin is still alive because he drinks dragon blood. I'll have my theory come out about this that I've shared with people. Made people actually angry in the bookstore. My theory, just to let people know.
I worked in a bookstore for a little bit, not as long as you did, but we made people angry when they would come in and ask for where the Lord of the Rings stuff was and the Star Trek stuff was. Cause it just turned into an episode of Clerks basically, or like a Clerks short, there's only one return, my friends, and it's of the Jedi. Let's do this. House of Dragon. I have the HBO Max trailer. It's a minute 43. Do you have advertisements?
Let me see. Do not fire it up. Yeah, I do have.
Okay,
I don't.
Nope.
I do not have advertisements.
All right, so bring that back to the start, and we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Haunting music plays.
Do you have subs on?
I always put the subs on.
Oh, okay.
Brief, mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy.
I, Rickon Stark.
I, Corlys Velaryon.
I, Ormond Baratheon.
Promise to be faithful to King Viserys and to his named heir,
Princess Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron
It's just like, it's so silly to me. They're all so super serious, and it just cracks me up.
We play an ugly game.
It's just like, we play a happy game. That's, oh my god.
I think he said ugly, not happy, my man.
Oh, I thought he said happy. I'm sorry. That's what the subtitle said for me.
Really?
That's yep.
Oh, maybe it was happy and I misheard it.
No, who knows? It doesn't necessarily mean that was right. Wait, was that Saoirse Ronan? No, that wasn't. Could have been.
Does not remember blood.
Yeah, okay. It's Double Dragon.
There was 4 dragons there.
I
think. Yeah. 4. Let me see.
So
I'm gonna count the dragon heads. Give me a second. I'm gonna back it up.
Choose your plan.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What were their names? Like Billy and.
Yeah, Ricard.
No, Ricard definitely not one of them. Double Dragon.
Oh.
Characters.
That game was awesome. I loved Double Dragon back in the day.
Jimmy Lee, and
Billy Ray.
Billy Lewis. Billy Lee? Who's the main character of Double Dragon? Billy Lee. I knew
Billy Lee.
Yeah, I told you.
I love that game back in the day.
It's okay. It's no final fight. Here's what I'm going to say about this is that
no, it isn't.
Dude who appears to be the main character is almost indistinguishable from Vigo the Carpathian in Ghostbusters 2, the painting that comes alive.
Yeah. That's 100% fact. My thing is, it looks like fan fiction, like 100% fan fiction.
It is.
Right, and it's like, but it's just like this gives all those people now that have written like fan fiction for the continuation of like Parks and Rec and in Office Space. I know that's a movie. I'm still going off of that. Like, 'cause people write about Office Space, which would go forward. That's hilarious.
Did you know that the 50 Shades novels started out as fan fiction for Twilight?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing.
Really funny.
Somebody can.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I've never watched it. I know people that have watched and read those books.
Ironically, and this kind of brings it full circle, was we shared a Kindle. We had a Kindle for a while. I prefer real books, but we had a Kindle while I was reading the Song of Ice and Fire books. There's some racy scenes in there,
Sure, yeah.
And but my wife was reading 50 Shades, and I just clicked it on and didn't realize that she had been reading it, and I started reading, not knowing, because I figured I was just picking up where I left off. And it's detailing all this like raunchy sex, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is way more hardcore than,
you're digging it. Like 100 pages later, you're like, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
100 pages later, I was like, I feel like wasn't where I left off.
A little sweaty. Little sweaty.
So other than fan fiction, what are your thoughts?
At the end, it said HBO choose your plan. If it wasn't up to us having a podcast, my plan would be not to watch it.
Okay.
So it looks dumb. It looks real dumb to me. It's basically like, we're gonna rehash this because we have nothing else, and people will watch this because people are dumb.
I think that, so you correct me if I'm wrong, you like binge Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, we watched the whole thing up until we tried to catch up as quickly as we could. Yeah. We were able to watch the last 3 episodes of it as they happened.
Yeah.
But we like friends of ours that we played trivia with were like, you gotta watch it. So we did that. Yeah. And we binged it, and we liked some of it, but
the first 5 seasons, and I would say the second season is
the second season is the best.
Third season.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Red Wedding.
Season. That's right.
Yeah.
Red Wedding. Yeah. I was thinking second
season's one of the
better
better seasons of TV in probably the last 20 years.
I'd put it, up there with the first season of the OC in the last 20 years for me.
That's a god awful comparison, but
have you watched the first season of the OC?
No.
So you can't judge it.
I guess
you cannot judge it. Yeah.
It's not so, like, thinking of the last 20 years, I wouldn't put it anywhere with like any season of The Wire. I would put it probably above the second season of The Wire. Some of the like Breaking Bad seasons and stuff like that. I mean, there's been a lot of good TV, but it's the third season of Game of Thrones is really good. It's just for me, the last season's left such a sour taste in my mouth. Don't care anymore.
And I'm not a Game of Thrones person. Like, I'm just not a fantasy person in general. And so obviously on this, to me, the hype was so high that and that could have just been on me. I was expecting it to be like absolutely insane, like so good all the way through. And it's like the third season is a good season.
Yeah.
And then I honestly, like, people say 4 and 5. I don't think 4 is that good. I think 5 is better than 4. And then I think it just completely falls off the cliff. Yeah.
I mean, there's some good episodes in the later season here and there, but the other thing too that really soured it for me was how long the gap between the last season and the season prior, because by that point I was just ready to be done. And that's kind of how I feel about this. So it's going to take some effort on the show's part to kind of win me back, but we'll check it out, obviously.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch it.
So that's our reaction. I don't even know if it's much of a reaction. Might have been a non-reaction, but here we are. Make sure you subscribe and like, as well as ring that bell. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Check us out wherever you get your YouTube videos and podcasts.
I hope you get YouTube videos from YouTube.
You never know, man. You could get Google videos.
That's true.
Yeah, fair.
True.
That is fair.
Want that YouTube cash though.
Right. It's not that great. Take care.
Thanks.